That's how it really is supposed to be, I think.
I don't think...
That's from the... I just went to a comedy shorts film festival.
Look at the front of this.
Yeah, that was where I was, at the comedy shorts film festival. Well, I guess we started anyway. But...
I don't want to introduce myself. Alright, I'm introducing myself. Hi, I'm Hart, and this is somebody that I don't want to introduce him, or I can, but yeah.
That is so hurtful that you forgot my name. It's JB, it's JB and Hart.
I didn't forget it.
We're going through the best topics we can about LA, pop culture, and whatever. Just so animate. Let me just start up my computer, which, you know, is my entire life, I guess.
I think it's everyone's entire life.
Not...
Wouldn't you agree? Technology's kind of taken over everyone.
Oh, let's not go into that so deep stuff. Let's just go into... So what do you have there, Natalie?
I have LA Comedy Shorts Film Festival, like their little pamphlets.
Well, it's more like a newspaper. Well, okay, whatever. Fine, it's a pamphlet. So yeah, I just went to that over the weekend. It started Thursday, and it was a bunch of comedians with their shorts.
Literally their shorts, or?
Why do you just get me on those? No, just short films that they did, you know, stuff we're trying to do.
Oh, okay.
And it was really funny. I enjoyed myself. There was a pizza party. Every night was a party because these are comedians, so they need to get drunk. It was young, hip people getting drunk, showing insensitive material, and a lot of the endings were all about, like, everybody has to die. That was like they were comedians, but they're very dark, like, or it got to them. And on the same note, there was a cat that impregnated a woman.
Oh, that's fun. No. So, was there any, like, specific comedians that were your favorite there?
Gary Anthony Williams did a great job. He's the founder of the festival. You know him from a bunch of TV shows. He's on Adult Swim. He was, what's that show? You know Malcolm in the Middle? The
Yes.
dad?
Yes, I do.
Remember the black dad from that show?
Oh, yeah.
He's that guy.
Oh, okay.
And he's really funny. Him and his group did something called the Black Version.
The black version?
That's what it's really called, and they do a black version, whatever movie the audience chose.
Oh, that's hilarious.
And they chose Aladdin. And so there was, they changed Aladdin's name to Jiminy Jenkins, and then this song, instead of "You Never Had a Friend Like Me," was "I'm Your Friend, So What?" So it was a great evening. I really did enjoy everybody enjoyed themselves. We had pizza, we had laughs. You know, I'm sorry you couldn't make it, but you were in another state, or beating up babies.
Yeah.
I don't know what you do on your free time.
I don't either.
Oh, okay.
Kind of just like a date, you know.
You mean you're dating other people?
No, a daze. Like, I'm just in a daze.
Oh, you said dates. So while I was there, there was an X Lanes event, and we've been talking about that for a while. And the X Lanes is a new bowling alley opening in Little Tokyo. And what was weird, it was an embossing bowling ball event. So the bowling alley wasn't open yet, but you've been the Galleria there, you know, the mall. They just had bowling balls there, and the place wasn't open up yet.
Well, didn't you mention that also it's located on the 3rd floor, which I thought was kind of weird, because I had no idea that there was a 3rd floor in that building.
Many people don't know there's a 3rd floor because you don't go past the 2nd floor, and then there's...
And also, like, I wonder how the arcade is going to be doing downstairs because of it.
Just to tell you, the smell is gone. I was just there, and they actually improved it. It looks a lot nicer in there. They finally took down things that didn't make. It's all video
the
games.
old posters.
It's just video game posters now on lanterns.
Great.
It's very simple. It's like I commended them on their service. The one guy who was working there was like, "Thank you," and that was it, because it's really like only 3 guys run the place at best. So I'm just glad. And a lot of they fixed a lot of machine. Taiko Drum Master was fixed.
Oh, finally! Like, you don't know. I tried like working that machine last time, and it was just like, oh, well, I guess it's not even on, you know?
Well, it's in Japanese. What was wrong is the drum was broken, or both drums. They're fixed now. They got, I don't know where they got the parts, but they fixed them, because that's, it's very hard to fix that. Just a tip is I played 3 songs in a row on a dollar. You hit it. Oh God, how do you do this? No, Taiko Drum Master is in Japanese. The screen. There's no English side you can flip to. You hit the right when it's saying, so you don't go through training. So you hit the right side of the drum, and it goes straight into the game, and then you can choose from all the different songs. And you get up to 3 songs for $1, which is pretty good. Banging it.
Good.
But yeah, it's nice there. I'm not that worried about Japan Arcade, even though the bowling alley's coming up. It just means more arcade that I can go to.
Well, what I am worried about is, are they going to have an arcade?
What?
The bowling alley.
Yes, I told you they are.
They are going to have their own arcade as well?
Yes, they're having a really big arcade. It's supposed to have like over 100 arcade units.
Wow.
Did we not discuss this before?
No,
I thought I got really excited about it.
Okay.
There's a whole entertainment lounge. The only thing Little Tokyo really needs now is like a movie theater, and it'll be set. But I don't see that happening.
You should probably wait for the mic.
Well, we have the mic that's.
I know, but trust me, like the fun these things don't pick it up. Just wait a second.
Okay. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
So, what were we talking about? Oh, so X-Lanes is going to have a bunch of arcade units in it. You can play some of the new stuff, too. I'm pretty excited. And it's supposed to open May prior to getting special releases by, what do you call it, the city. It's so hard to get any license here in the city.
Well, we're getting a new mayor soon, no?
Oh, possibly, yeah, June election. Because I'm sick of Villagrosa. What, do you like Villagrosa?
I like how you say your name. Villagrosa?
That's his name, isn't it?
No.
How do you say it? That's how I think.
Villarosa.
I like it my way.
Okay, anyway.
But just talking about future events coming up, or right now, Indian Film Festival. Are you excited about that?
Yes, this Thursday, people come to it. We're going to be there seeing Fly.
Yes, that is true. It's a movie about a person being murdered and coming back as a fly. and it is a revenge film, and there will be dancing in it, and there are shotguns and a lot of weapons in it. That's why Indian movies are great.
But I would probably tell you as a warning, most Indian movies are about 2 hours long.
Oh, God,
so
yeah.
make sure you really are alert and you got your sleep that day.
There is an intermission, so don't worry that much. You can get tickets right now. It's actually already starting, I think today it's the 9th. So it starts the 9th through the 14th, so you have plenty of time to get tickets. Then Festival of Books is happening 20th.
Are we going to be adding links below? Or
If I do or not, you can always check the website, things to do in LA. And it has everything on it. So just go there on the right, you can see everything there. Okay? Festival of Books is coming out. Have you ever been to that?
the one in UCLA?
No, it's USC. Yes, it's USC. It's not
I always go to the LA, Los Angeles Book Festival.
Los Angeles? Yeah, Festival of Books is at USC. It's not at UCLA.
I've been to it many years and it's always been at UCLA.
Okay, I will double check on that for you.
Yeah, because I've been there I think it was 3 years ago. Yeah, it was at
It doesn't seem like you go that often then if it was 3 years ago.
Well, not anymore, but when my mom used to live here, we used to go all the time.
Oh, what's it like?
It's really cool. They have contests. They have a lot of raffles. There's a lot of independent books you can look at. I got Let's see, I got a couple like comic books there, and there's a lot of used books as well, but there's a lot of everything there. And
A lot of authors, signings.
Yeah.
For the nerds, there's a whole huge thing for sci-fi stuff. And, you know, a lot of people become writers, so definitely get over there. Next coming up, it's...
and lots of giveaways.
you just love giveaways.
Yeah, I do. They're so fun. You get excited, and you're like, woo.
Nick, Nickelodeon. You should obviously know what I'm talking about.
Oh, the Nickelodeon
Art show.
The art show, yes. So that's coming up, right?
It's the Shiznick.
It's the Shiznick.
And it's going to have over 60 artists at I Am 8-Bit Gallery coming just in a couple, in a weekend or two. I believe it's the 19th. It's all on the website. And they're going to have Slime. The DJ from Yo Gabba Gabba is going to be there.
Awesome.
Did you ever watch that show?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, why? Of course. I never really watched it. I've seen it a couple of times or on YouTube.
There's a party in my tummy. So yummy, so yummy.
I actually know what you're talking about, so I guess I did see it enough. But there's going to be Slime, a bunch of tribute art. I can't wait to see what people pull off. And it's just going to be a lot of fun. It's I Am 8-Bit's tribute to Nickelodeon. Who doesn't want to see that? And I hope there's some like Double Dare stuff. Did you ever watch Double Dare?
Yeah.
Yeah, some trivia. So Nats, what film festivals do you think are going to come out soon?
I don't know what.
Okay, whatever. It's the first up is the Entertainment Weekly Cape Town Film Festival, and that's a bunch of different fun events. Kurt Russell's going to be there from The Thing and Escape from New York. Did you see those ever?
I saw The Thing one.
You know, the main guy from The Thing is going to be there.
Oh, okay, cool.
And this is a brand
The
new
remake or the
Oh
original?
God, not the remake. No, of course not. No one wants to see that again.
Yeah.
He's going to be there. So that's going to be a lot of fun. It's all for a new film festival called Cape Town Film Festival. See, what happened is Jeff Bosher used to run Hero Complex for LA Times. And he moved over to Entertainment Weekly and became a head guy there. And now he just said, I want a film festival. And they're going to do an entire film festival, like superhero films and a bunch of fan films. And it's all going to be...
That's great.
Yeah, and what's funny is Hero Complex is still around at LA Times. It didn't just go away. So right after that, like a week or two later, there's an entire another superhero film festival right here in LA. Isn't that great?
So it's like Hero Month.
Basically, yeah. Actually, that's a good, yeah. So it's a bunch of hero films. Richard Donner's going to be there. Leonard Nimoy's going to be there. All talking and chatting. Peter Weller's not going to be there this time, but they're going to show RoboCop in May anyway at a different event, I found out. I told you how crazy Peter Weller is, right?
No.
Peter Weller was RoboCop. Do you remember RoboCop?
I vaguely remember it.
Well, the actor became a director, and he's completely insane now. And he's great to see in person. He's like, the stuff they put on television now, it's awful. You don't know what directing is. And when people talk in conversations while driving a car and don't even really drive a car, he went like insane. It was bad. Del Toro is going to be at the Hero Complex, I believe. So it's going to be a lot of fun.
Oh yeah.
Game time. Game time.
Do,
Game-
do, 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 do. Yeah.
Guacamelee. And that's a game where you are a luchador and you have to save the El Presidente's daughter from...
That sounds fun.
It is. It's a 2-player game. It's out now. And it was from Drinkbox Studios, and it's just for PlayStation Network right now. And it's a fun luchador game where you do a lot of moves. There's a lot of homages to other video games, like in posters. They have luchadors like El Linko and like other jokes. And it's just a lot of fun, so I highly recommend picking that up. I'll have a full review on that. Then there's Battle Block. Are you bored? You just...
Yeah, a little.
Okay, well, if you had gotten Bioshock, we could have talked about it more.
I know, I couldn't though.
Well, I'm telling you about Battle Block Theater. That's a lot of fun. From the people who made Castle Crashers, Battle Block Theater is just a fun game. It's a platformer. Okay, imagine you're on a boat with your friends.
Okay.
Imagine you're just on a boat. It's cruising, and your best friend is Hattie. His name is Hattie.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's a horrible name.
So you're going up and down. Suddenly the ocean goes horrible, and you land on an island. And on the island is a theater, And some
That's so random.
yes, I'm not. And then suddenly these cats take you and they force you into horrible plays where you have to fight for your life and jump on platforms and do more outlandish tricks because it's run by cats, and cats are awful if they're left to their own devices. So that's the concept of the.
That's why I have dogs.
But that's the concept of the game. It's a multiplayer game. Up to 4 people can play, or 1 person, and it's a multiple platformer game where you have to time yourself correctly and everything else, and you just you in these different short sections. They can get, as the game progresses, it gets harder. But imagine just jumping, trying to you played a bunch of platformers,
Yeah.
and it's a lot of fun, and it's this silly sense of humor because it comes from the people from Newgrounds. So I highly recommend that. We'll play that another day. So yeah, that's a lot of fun. Oh, what about? Do you care about Iron Man?
Yes, I'm so excited for Iron Man. That looks awesome, and the trailer looks so cool.
Oh, so yeah,
It
there's.
just looked like, I don't know, it was just great to see Iron Man like just kind of break down, kind of,
You just like people getting hurt.
No, I
Because you're a
don't think,
woman.
no, because
You just want on Lifetime. There's 2 things. There's women being beaten and then women beating men. That's all Lifetime is.
no, not true.
What else? Really? What was
The
it?
client list.
That's a show about hookers, isn't it?
It's not about hookers, it's a masseuse, okay? Well, anyways,
Yes.
going back to Iron Man,
There's a premiere here in LA on the 24th. They're going to be at the El Capitan. So get down there if you want to, see all the stars from the movie. They're just going to be in the El Capitan. And then a little bit later in May, they're going to actually have marathon showings all around the city. So you can watch Iron Man 1 through the Avengers to Iron Man 3.
so it'll probably be on like either FX or like, what are those?
What do you mean?
Like,
No, in theater.
oh, in theater. I
You-
thought you meant on TV. You know how they do that?
Oh,
like,
no, yeah, I got you. No. You can watch all of them in theater for at the El Capitan, they're going to give away prizes and stuff during the day. So if you go
Oh,
to that
great.
screening, and then at the AMC one, you get special 3D collectible Iron Man glasses, like special versions.
Yeah.
And Regal is doing it and Arclight is doing it. So, like on May 12th, you can see all the movies that Iron Man was in leading up to the new Iron Man movie. So,
And can you buy that in bulk or?
no, that's exactly what you do. You
Oh,
buy
yeah.
it all. Yeah.
Okay.
You might be able to change it with different varying theaters, but
Yeah.
yeah, you buy it all. It's all the show. So basically, you're in a theater for hours, watching Iron Man slowly.
That's kind of cool. That's a cool like day to like go out with like your friends,
Oh yeah, it is. That's
Yeah.
why I'm suggesting it here on Things to Do in LA in our podcast. But
Ah.
so that'll be a lot of fun. Oh, and
dust.
do you know what's happening this weekend? Disney's rolling out the Tony Stark's Hall of Armors at Disneyland.
Oh, that's awesome.
So they haven't really revealed the technology, even though it's coming out this week. But I think you get to do the thing like with your hands, and then pretend to fire lasers, and get special pictures made of yourself inside the Hall of Armor. So they're going to have from the current movie that's coming out, they're going to have all of Tony Stark's armors. You can see it close, and then you can also get a special picture made, or get maybe with a fake chest. I don't know. It's all up there, but it's going to be there all summer long. Doesn't it sound cool?
That does sound cool. Talking about Disney, did you hear what they did?
What was with LucasArts? Yeah, in gaming news, Disney's just been crazy, and video games is
That's really sad to me, at least.
Oh no, for me, here's the thing. They suck at video games. Disney is never
Interactive, yeah.
Disney Interactive, and what other companies? They just fired everyone who worked on that other Disney game, with Oswald the Rabbit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, everyone was laid off there. Disney has constantly been bad at games since past the 90s. They just don't know how to do anything anymore.
I would think they would just hire the people from LucasArts to their interactive.
No, or just keep that division. It was
Yeah.
already owned by them. Or they could just.
I don't understand because that was such a great team. Like every time they came out with games, I really enjoyed
Disney
it.
doesn't care. All Disney has coming out now is Disney Infinity, where you can buy a toy and then put it in a game, and that hasn't even come out yet. Disney's video game side has been terrible. They don't know how to run a company. They've had failure after failure. They are I consider them one of the worst companies out there, making their own video games. They don't know how. The next Star Wars games coming out, or the next couple of years, are going to be awful unless Disney gets its act together, and I highly doubt that. What means is any Star Wars game coming out now will just be
Kinda like
licensed.
EA games. How it is.
What do you mean?
Because I feel like EA games, like, it's only good for sports and The Sims.
EA Games is in the running now for an online poll, I think from one of them, for worst company in America.
Yeah.
That's because of their debacle with the Sim City. Was it? Did you
Oh
ever-
yeah, I heard about that. We talked about it, I think, last time.
Yeah. There's a lot of bad gaming news. The people who just worked on Deadpool, it's sort of like the cartoon industry. Once the project's over, you're gone. Deadpool's a game coming out. Everyone was fired on that once the game was finished. So no loyalty to the people who worked on it. It's a pretty terrible business. They need to find a way to regulate it more. But yeah.
I just feel like they're monopolizing like the game industry, and it's just becoming, like the quality of games is just going down.
Well,
And we're just gonna have to rely on Japanese gaming companies,
Oh no, Square!
Yeah.
Didn't you hear what happened with Square Enix?
No, what happened?
Oh geez, Square Enix had huge financial losses this year, and they had to fire everyone. Yeah, they did terribly. Even though Tomb Raider, I just told you, was great. I don't know what their expected goals were, but Square Enix did terrible. So massive layoffs there too. So the whole gaming scene is done just horribly right now. EA, THQ just went down. I'm sure THQ is still making a profit. EA is still making a profit with a lot of its games. SimCity sold so well, they didn't think it would. Even with it being so bad, it was still going up. Then there's the whole controversy with Sega.
Oh my gosh.
What?
It's back here.
She found the ladybug.
I found a ladybug.
So, do you know what happened with Sega, though? With Alien Colonial Marines?
No, what happened?
I guess I'm into my video game side. So, Alien Colonial Marines, Gearbox Studios was commissioned to make it for Sega. Oh, cool. And they are the people who made Borderlands. Did you ever play that, or do you know?
I've heard of it. I've never played it.
So Borderlands 2. So the game came out, and there was a demo version, and the demo version's better than the game that's come out.
So, like, the demo was just basically the highlight of the game.
Yes, lighting, just amazing amount of issues went down the tubes, and many people are questioning why Sega doesn't sue Gearbox, because it failed on so many levels. There was supposed to be a Wii U version coming out soon.
Yeah.
But now it looks like it's not coming out because the game did so poorly. And I'm sure it's already down in price, but they really let down a lot of people. So there's been a lot of bad stuff with video games right now. We'll have to see what happens. Everyone's moving on. You remember the PS4 and whatever Xbox is going to be releasing them soon in June. We'll find out at the E3. So it's a lot of moving
I don't
around.
know. I mean,
What?
I don't know if that's gonna do well because there is a lot of there's a huge price increase in the game, from what I've heard.
Oh, really? You think they're gonna go way? They're already at 60.
I heard that there were more than that.
Well, they haven't even come out yet, Natalie. So we don't know.
Yeah.
No games have gone over 60 yet. With downloadable content, maybe. Yeah, I can see your point there.
Yeah.
That might be. Whatever's going to happen in the game industry, there's going to have to be a lot of change because. But at the same breath, Natalie, a lot of independent games are getting a lot more focus, and small teams and people that can create that. For very less and not dealing with the big companies, that might be the future for a lot of stuff.
I hope so, because we kind of need that, like, homebrew feeling for, like, games again.
No, there's that whole market. In the same vein, like BioShock Infinite was great, and that took 6 years to make. And there are parts of aspects I didn't like, but there's a lot to the game. Like I mean, without a big studio behind it, he couldn't have done it. So we need both of them. And I'm sure BioShock Infinite had sales and other stuffs too, and it'll go down in price. All games go down in price after a year.
Yeah.
So you'll be able to play it at your leisure. So BioShock and the original BioShock and BioShock 2 are like 20 together now, or even cheaper.
Yeah, I know. I saw one for 13 on Amazon. I was like, ah, and I got it brand new.
But why don't we reveal the news, though, that you're not the JB and Hart podcast might just be the JB podcast, or...
So I will be leaving because I'm going to be transferring soon, and I'm going to be having to do my own thing, but JB is here, and he's awesome, and I really hope the best for the show, and I've had a lot of fun memories here. You know?
We've only had so few episodes.
I know, but I have.
Well, this isn't your last episode.
This isn't my last episode. I will be making probably like some features into his show, like when he does interviews.
She'll still be around.
Yeah.
We'll meet up.
Yeah.
Still be friends.
I'll still be here.
Oh, okay. Not the same with friends, but okay. That's
No,
nice.
I'll still be friends. Of course.
That was just very negative.
I thought we were...
I'm just kidding around.
Oh, by the way, it's his birthday, so comment.
Oh.
Happy birthday this Saturday. Anyways, but I have my own channel, so I just do tutorials for like origami and health stuff for basically women. And if you want to check that out.
So if you're a man, go F yourself, apparently, is what she's saying.
So just check out my
Somebody
channel.
loves Lifetime here, like to an upbeat degree.
Check out my channel, Little Heart Box, but yeah.
That was Little Radio Box.
Little Radio Box is my film channel.
Oh,
so.
okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Is anything up yet?
Yeah.
On Little Heart Box?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't even know. You didn't even link.
Yeah, I just linked up today.
Oh, okay.
And so yeah, check it out, and I will miss you guys.
I'll definitely check out a video and comment and be like, oh, I think she was better on JB and Hart. But yeah, I'm sure that you should see. What's your first? Can we just talk? What's your first video?
Yeah, my first video is how to make a paper crane. So you will see.
So depressing.
What?
About the story about the person dying and
making 1,000 to make a wish.
Yeah, but they never did, and every year they do it.
Yeah.
It's heartbreaking and.
Well, I put up the tutorial, and it's very detailed and easy to get. So for all you beginners, go watch it.
Okay. And on that note, we'll see you next time. We'll probably do one or two podcasts before Natalie goes, so you can see her and then check her out on her own channel.
Thanks.
Okay. Okay, from here at JB and Hart.
And subscribe, by the way.
Why? What if it's down there?
No, subscribe's always up here.
Okay.
And comment below.